Well, morning. Welcome to Motor Show 2060. And today we're going to have a look at the new Ferrari Cilindri and configure one for ourselves. Now, I'm here on the Ferrari configurator, ferrari.com, and I'm just going to scroll down to the new Cilindri. Here we are. And you can see we've got to make a choice right up front. Are we going for the coupe or are we going for the Spider? And for me, that's a very straightforward decision. I'm going coupe. Not a massive fan of spiders, and I just love the look of the coupe. And you don't get that same kind of benefit of the rear glass on the spider, I don't think. So let's have a look at the colours. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's have a look at the tech spec. Might not be anything to choose here, but it does tell us a little bit about what we're getting. 6.5 litres, V12, 0 to 100, 0 to 60 miles an hour, give or take, 2.9 seconds, 830 horsepower. Completely unnecessary, massive performance. Well, as you'd expect, of course. So we're not going to go Rosso Corsa because this is a GT car, and I think something a little bit more subtle or tasteful is a better fit. Bianco Artico, I mean, that basically looks like you didn't pay any extra for your paint, as far as I'm concerned. And similarly, if you're going to have it silver, you might as well have a Porsche. Oh, this is interesting. Blue Corsa. I think it's nice, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure when it suits the car. Let's have a look at this. What is this? Celeste Trevi. Well, this is like a green. I actually really like that. And Rosso Imola, another red, like a metallic-y red. I actually like that as well. I think I'm going to go with the Celeste Trevi, though. That is the connoisseur's choice, I reckon. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That looks nice, doesn't it? One of this black shield kind of fascia on the front as well. So we've got Celeste Trevi. Can I turn this? Oh, maybe here. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, look, this is that window that I was talking about on the back. Beautiful bit of design. Love it. Okay, let's have a look what options we've got then. So let's look at the rims. So there's what are these? Orbit grey glossy. I mean, they're very subtle, aren't they? Look at this. This is a bit more old school, although a bit brighter than I might have expected. Have a look at this one. Do you know what? I might be tempted to go for the default option with the Celeste Trevi, those dark coloured wheels. Yeah, let's go with them. So that's our rim option. Brake calipers, interesting. So we've got black by default. I think it's quite nice to go for a contrast, but again, with the Celeste Trevi, what should we go for? Is this a white or like a silvery color? Maybe this is a white. Again, possibly like quite a light silver. I like that though. It's a nice contrast. Let's leave it as that and see how we go. What's next? Looks like we've got an exhaust system option. Black ceramic or titanium. Looks like we've lost the image, unfortunately. I'm going to stick with black ceramic there, I think. Oh, and here we go. How much do you want to spend on carbon fibre? So we've got a matte finish option. I'm not sure if this is going to show up very well on these images here. Let's have a look at this front spoiler and see if we can see it on a carbon front spoiler. Good job we're patient. Right, it looks like we're back in action. Um, let's have a look at the roof, see if we can get any joy here. Oh, look, so we've got a panoramic roof option or a glossy carbon fibre roof. I might be interested to see what the glossy carbon option looks like. Interesting. I think I'm going to stick with the panoramic. There we go. That's the panoramic option. Ferrari logos. Fender shields. I mean, they're ticked. They're on by default. I think you've got to have them, haven't you? If you haven't got them and you sell the car, someone's going to stick them on anyway. Everybody wants them. Let's leave them on. Main interior colour, Tortora 130426. That is nice. I do like that. Lots of biscuity colours here, isn't there? Let's just have a look at what that red looks like as a contrast to our Celeste Trevi. It's nice. Don't think I would choose it, but it is nice. I'm just going to have a look at something that might be a little bit more brown, and if not, I'm going to go with the default recommended Tortora, or whatever it was called. Oh, do you know what? I like that. I like that brown. Let's stick with that. Let's stick with that. Terra Bruciata. Sounds pretty good. Carpets. Interesting. Black. Oh, look, you can have Alcantara. Wonder if this is the similar colour to what we've gone for on the seats. Irocco 4894 Alcantara. That's what we're going for then. Lovely. And I think perhaps we'll leave the upper area and the dash in black. Now let's have a look at the seats. Having chosen the colour, we're going to change the type now. I mean, I like those. I don't think I'd want anything really sporty if that's the option. Let's stick with those Daytona style seats. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? Have a colour belt. I wonder what would it look like if we had a yellow belt. Not sure about that, to be honest. Maybe this colour? I quite like the idea of having the contrast. Interesting to get a little view of the gear selector here. Grigio. Let's go with that. Grigio. It's actually potentially quite a nice match to the contrast that we chose on the brake calipers. Backrest. Oh, do we want to change the leather colour on the backrest? No, I don't think so. Going to look a bit mansory, isn't it, if we do that? Maybe we could have a grey stitch as well. Oh, is this for the this is for the prancing horse in the headrests. See what the grey looks like. Nice. Yeah, I like that. So we've got the brown seats, the brown Alcantara, carpets in inverted commas, the black dash, and the grey highlights on the seatbelt and on the prancing horse. Daytona stripes. I wonder where they are. If we're talking interior, perhaps we ought to just turn them on to check where they are. Doesn't sound like the kind of thing we would want to do. Oh, I see. They're the horizontal stripes. Do you know what? That isn't so bad, is it? I mean, I kind of clicked that colour as a joke. Let's keep them. Let's keep them. So we've got the sand Daytona stripes on the seat, and one more option here: inner details. We all want to know about our inner details. Interesting. This is another. Do you know what? I think we've gone kitsch enough here. Let's leave that off, whatever it is, and go back in the menu. Okay, so that was just the seats. What's next? Steering wheel. Okay, we can choose our color options. We're definitely going to be keeping the steering wheel in black. And we can be looking at the upper dashboard. Again, we're not messing around. We're going to keep this in black. And I'm not even going to click on the lower dashboard as a result. Do you know what? I really don't think that I want any carbon fiber on the inside. Carbon steering wheel, no. Dashboard inserts, no. Let's keep it real. Let the Lamborghini boys add all their carbon. Carpet logo. Let's have a look at that. Mats with the logo. I think we probably do want that. Let's just click it and see what it looks like. And nothing has changed. Can't even see them. Okay, well, let's leave it on because not going to buy a Alcantara floored Ferrari and not have any mats in it, are we? And they might not have Dodici Cilindri mats in Halfords yet. Where did we get to? Stitching, I'm not going to change. Cockpit details and personalization plate. This sounds dodgy, doesn't it? We've got a dedication silver plate and it's ticked on. Now, where is that? Well, we're not going to get the benefit of seeing that, unfortunately, because it's already on. Infotainment, fine. What are our options here? Nothing that's going to have a visual impact, I don't think. Right, let's leave this where it is then, and see if we can have a bit of a look at it. Okay, we're inside. We've got that black dash. Very simple and straightforward, quite tasteful. We've got these brown seats that we chose with the banding and the grey belts and Ferrari prancing horse, and of course the Alcantara mats, or Alcantara carpets, I should say. But yeah, pretty pleased with that. I like that. I think maybe if we click. Oh, okay, we're going to get to see the doors open. Ah, look! Now we can see the mats with the Dodici Cilindri logo. Okay, like that. Okay, so I think we're going to have to look at the exterior in this view. So we've got our Celeste Trevi paint. Very pleased with that. We've got the dark Orbit Grey glossy rims with this kind of gunmetal colour. I think it's the gunmetal kind of colour on the calipers. Oh yeah, pretty pleased with that. And if we have a look around the back, we can see how it looks against this contrasting kind of shield shaped rear window and these trims here, which I think actually are part of the active aero on this car. And I think we're all set. Back at that front three quarters, that's got to be the best view, hasn't it, of the Dodici Cilindri. So yeah, I think we're all set. That's the Motor Show 2060 spec of choice for the new Ferrari Dodici Cilindri. It's GT style, it's subtle, it's classy, and I like it a lot. Thanks very much for joining me on this little configuration video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then please subscribe, please share the video. If you've got any thoughts on the configuration that I went for and what you would have done differently, then feel free to share them in the comments below. And thanks for watching. See you again soon.